Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. This will be on all the astrological signs, but if you want to bypass, I will put the timestamp on the, in the description, and you'll be able to do that. Anyway, I am reading for the week, Monday through Thursday. I will use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. For the main reading, I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine. I do pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck to see what crystal or energy might be helpful. For the introduction, we are going to use my Waite Rider Tarot cards. And we will pull one from my Osha Zen Tarot cards, which is kind of the, I look at them more as like advice cards, but they are very, very intuitive. They have very intuitive messages. Now, I have, as always, prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I did talk about March 15th, the Ides of March, on my last introduction. It's really, I do feel like we still have a lot of energy ramping up for that time. That week has a lot of interesting happening, so I would advise you to just go back to look at that introduction. For this week, Mercury on the 9th, 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mercury will be transitioning into Pisces. Remember, March is, all of the planets are direct right now. So it does, all for all of March. So that it's going, it means business. Anyway, and there's a lot of things going on with Mars and Venus. And I've talked about that a couple of times too. There is more coming up around the 20th, 21st, 22nd. And I'll talk about that when we get closer to that. But anyway, Mercury in Pisces, Pisces, dreamy, hopeful, wishful, kind of this sees whatever the possibilities are out there. Mercury communication, electronics. It is not retro, so don't worry about that per se. But this is a time that, Mercury in Pisces, and it'll be there until March 28th, I believe, is a time where messages can be very confusing. Messages might be, you may read more into something than is actually being said. Again, Pisces, dreamy, very, very kind of like, oh, this is what's happening. This is what I'm hearing. And Mercury might be kind of like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I don't understand why you don't understand me. So with this happening, I would just question, and I would not necessarily, there is an illusion type of factor with this Mercury in Pisces, and and again, and again, we do have our good old, Saturn in Aquarius for another year. Again, I would just say, question everything you hear, you see, especially, during this Mercury through Pisces time. Okay, so let's go on and see what we have. And this is just a general overview for what's going on in the universe. Let's see what we've got going on for this week. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energies. That's how I read it. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Your support means so much to me, and I really appreciate you all, and you keep me going, because I do these videos twice a week, so I really do appreciate you all, and I appreciate your comments. I like what somebody had said. I did read it. It was a beautiful long message. I loved it, and I liked, you had mentioned something about Mars and Venus and how I explained their relationship. Okay, at least for this time. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, first card is the Ace of Swords. It is reversed. Swords is our air energy. It is, of course, our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It is thought processes. It could be about hearing news. The Ace of Swords, new one, okay? The Ace of Swords has a message to be told, a message to hear. It is new ideas, new thought processes. But again, with our, we're not necessarily we're still in Mercury with Aquarius. It's a message to be heard, a message um, to be told. And also the Ace of Swords is bringing about a new challenge. It can be an exciting challenge. It can be something that actually is very helpful to us. I'm kind of getting this, even though I usually love the Ace of Swords, but I'm kind of looking at this gray cloud. So, and it could be something is coming from the gray cloud. It could be that, even though all of this, again, whatever's going on in the world, we have to live our own lives. And that's really what we need to focus on. And we need to be that light that shines. But I kind of get this divine energy coming through the gray clouds with a new message, a message to be heard. And I'm getting that message to be heard really strongly. Next card is the Six of Swords. So again, we have that sword energy. And the six is the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. It's it's what we make of our lives, what we make of, through prayer, meditation also. So remember, we don't want to just necessarily focus on the physical. We also want to focus on the metaphysical. There's the natural, supernatural. So we need to have that balance. But the Six of Swords, traditionally, anyone who ever reads is moving past. Moving past. Now, it doesn't mean that you're moving out of completely, but that light is at the end of the tunnel. So there is a message to be heard. Things are moving on. I do feel like with this, I do feel like, we don't see exactly where they're going, though we do see the trees. We don't see where they're coming from. It does feel like, there's still some things hidden. I kind of get with her right now, and the cards can give changes in their messages. Higher power can give me a change in messages. I kind of feel like they're still huddled. They're still a little worried, but things are moving past. Okay, next card is, then we have the Six of Cups. Cup energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio, fluid, emotional. We are in Pisces season right now. We will be there until the 20th. So and Mercury is going into Pisces. This has, very loving energy. This is looking back at the past. This is kind of like, so there could be something being revealed about the past. A lot of times the Six of Cups is telling us that we're romanticizing the past, and the past wasn't necessarily as pretty and as lovely as we thought it was. However, sometimes it's easier to live in the past because that's what we already know, instead of living in the present or living in the future. So there's some news coming. There is a message to be told, a message to be told. Things are transitioning. This could be a thing of letting go of the past, or that we're still clinging to the past type of energy here too. There is something with the six of, the 6-6. So we have a 1-6-6, 6-6-1 energy here. There's something with this that's kind of there at the, it's there at here, right here. The message isn't as clear with this, the Six of Cups. Let me just go on. Let's go to Osha Zen Tarot, because sometimes that'll click things in with this. There is the thing again, and I've said this a couple of times, but if I don't know that I've said this in an introduction. If you live too much in the past, you're prone for depression. If you live too much in the future, you're prone for anxiety. So that's why it's best to kind of stay grounded and live in the present. Okay, so day by day by day. This does have a future. There is a future coming. I feel like the future is still hidden, and it's kind of like moving. It's moving. This is moving from the past. Moving from the past. Okay, I think that's the message. But again, there is a message to be told coming from the gray clouds. The crown is calling me. The crown has been, it has been kind of, I don't know. I feel like the crown is coming from the, it's been kind of in the water, seaweed. It's like the crown is being revealed also. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here with my Osha Zen Tarot cards and see what message we might have for all of us. This is universal energies. Okay. This is also reversed. consciousness. Okay, we have our third eye energy going on, our intuition energy going on. You know, I've talked about a lot on my Facebook and my Instagram, posting things about, you know, our ascension energy, that, you know, people are, you know, the energies are going from what they call three-dimensional, fourth dimensional to fifth dimensional. This is connecting with your higher powers. Now, we do have a lot of chakra energy going on. You can see chakra points going on with this. Points of consciousness, points of connection with higher power. You know, this could be a week where we really need to keep our light shining. Keep shining, stay shining. Meditate. This is where we could also be a time of really staying grounded and connected with our like I said again, with our higher power and with what's going on, you know, with the earth energies at the same time. So it's an interesting, again, it's best when I try not to think too deeply, just tell you what I'm feeling. You know, so we have, again, this is, tell me what you're thinking about this, because like I said, I'm getting that the light hand comes from the clouds. And, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's a 6 energy there. So 666 energy, number of man. This, you know, it's being raised up, the crown. I don't know. A message, a challenge. Moving on. Okay, anyway. My thing is, it's best to let you just hear what it is. Okay. Anyway, again, please like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications, and let's start our readings now. Hello, my Sagittariuses, and how are you doing? Oh, you are my adventurous Sagittarius. Yes, that spirit is still there. I feel like you may be doing something a little outside the norm this week. Yeah, as long as it's legal and moral, it's okay. Okay, so let's see what we've got for my Sagittariuses. Your energies do tickle me. I mean, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, let's watch Sagittarius. Watch, go on, let's watch them. Anyway, let's see what we have for you, my Sages, and see what, these cards we have 2 that wanted to stay. And here we go with the third. Let's see, nothing is reversed. Let's see what we've got for my Sagittariuses. First card is the moon. So now we have an 18, 1, new beginnings, 10, transition, 8, unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Add it together, 9, you've got everything you need. Now, the moon has hidden energy. We just had the new moon on the 2nd, and we're going to be coming to the full moon on the 18th. So that's an interesting number. A lot of times the moon does fall around that time, but, you know, not always on the 18th. But I think, yeah, the full moon, it will be in Virgo. There will be a lot of grounding energy. It's kind of like the hidden energies are now coming to light. It's very much a spiritual energy at the same time. Heniel has a lot of, you know, put it out there, but at the same time, it's not, I'm getting a lot of put it out there energy, but at the same time, there's things that, again, you know, when I said you're going to do something that's not necessarily of the norm, you're kind of doing this breakout type of energy. I said that in the beginning. Go back to what I said in the beginning. I feel like, you know, in a way you go rogue. You're not, you know, not, again, it's not illegal, it's not immoral, it's not anything like that. It's just you're not following what others want you to follow. So again, the moon is giving me this really strong pushing energy for you. It's wanting you to do something a little bit different than, again, different than the norm, Let's go on with this, because this is really, it's interesting stuff coming through, but I don't have the words yet. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Fear is what holds us back. Sometimes we need to listen a little bit, and I only say that to you, my Sages, because it's kind of like you're just ready to break free. But you know what? Maybe that's what you need to do. Here we go. Next card is the 10 of Gabriel. So we have a 1810. 10's, again, transitional energy. Gabriel is your energy. Also Aries and Leo said, you know, it's very much passionate, burning, determined. This is a busy time. This is a time that you need to stay grounded. Ask your angels for help with this. But this is moving forward time. This is kind of like you've got all those irons in the fire, and I kind of get this juggling thing, this juggler going on, and the plates are spinning, and it's just kind of like, I need a little help with this. The help will come. The help will come, and stay confident that the help will come. Anyway, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your loads. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Like I said, I feel like maybe that's another, you're breaking away from the pack. I'm getting all these metaphors and words that it's kind of like you're going to go do your own thing. Next card is the Four of Gabriel. Whatever that your own thing is, it's very successful. This is about leadership, organization, also about stability. Again, your energy here. And this has a lot of, rewards for for hard work. And that's what this will say. Now, this is celebratory, but my thing again is you are a visionary right now. And maybe it's that Pisces and Mercury. So you have to make sure that you're seeing what's real. But this is a time, this is when you're seeing vision. You're a visionary right now. And it's not just that you are seeing and knowing, you're actually implementing. You're implementing those dreams, those visions. I feel like you're a visionary. Your visions are manifesting this week. Okay? You're putting into action what you've been dreaming of doing. All right. Time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome restraints. Okay, let's go on and see guardian angels. So yeah, there's that 18, the moon. So we have a 1, 8, 1, 4, 18, 14, 4, 1, 8, 1. Sometimes you drop the zeros. That's okay. And sometimes you keep them in from that 10. But yeah, you're breaking away from the pack. A lot of the stuff that you've been working towards, you're actually starting to see. Your visions are, and when I talk about visions, it could definitely be with the moon in that spiritual, in that physical. I mean, in the metaphysical, but you're bringing it into the physical too. You can't just live in one side or the other. You have to live in both. Okay, let's see what we've got going here now. Guardian angels for my Sages. Reversed. Healer of emotions. So this is the Queen of Cups. Queen's underlying energy, water. Cups, emotion, water. So fluid, emotional, spiritual. So again, this is following your heart. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to take care of yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So again, like I said, I get this. Take care of yourself as you're doing this, as you're breaking away from the pack, as you are, going your own way, as you're seeing a lot of your visions come to fruition. So this is a time of actually things, like those dreams coming into, I'm not saying dreams come true, because that's kind of like it's like you're making things happen. You're making things happen this week. So kind of listen. This has a lot of different, I'm getting a lot of different little sayings for you, my Sagittarius. So you may want to listen to this more than once. And yeah, again, breaking from the pack, but it's very doing what needs to be done too. Okay, reversed. Titanium rainbow quartz, awakening all chakras, ultimate manifestations, vibrancy. It's a powerful shift, and I think that's why I'm feeling this. Like I said, it is this breaking from the pack. It is very powerful. You may want to look to see if you can find that. I've not seen titanium rainbow quartz in my little local, crystals and curiosity shop, but I do feel that that powerful shift for you. Anyway, my Sagittarius is interesting stuff. Hey, Like I said, as long as it's not illegal, immoral, do what you need to do. Anyway, my Sagittariuses, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.